Hello, my name is Zhatelier, welcome back for another episode of Valhalla Vanguard in Aurora 4X. And previous episode we actually managed to get the better fuel efficiency, and we did manage to actually make a communication breakthrough with the... well, one of the NPRs that we found, the one with the Welsh naming convention. So let's keep on going. Hopefully we can get the communication breakthrough with the other group soon as well. There's moderate progress there. And apparently Explorer 3 is having some problems with the... oh, we found another jump point. In Valhalla of all places. Okay, so we've done the middle section almost entirely. So that's the first extra jump point that we found there, actually. Now that I think of it. Which is not bad. I mean, it's good to know that it's not a dead end. So we can keep on exploring. And we can have the... okay, more progress in the communication. I'm pretty sure that we'll be able to make the breakthrough soon. We found a little bit more minerals in Alfheim actually, but only just mercasium. And now some boronite. Thorium in Ledur. Okay, some shore leaves are being... oh, we've now made the... Church of Source. At least we know that they are neutral towards us. We can actually dissolve the diplomatic team. Oh, actually, maybe we should keep the diplomatic team on one of those. I think I feel obligated to send the team to the Welsh instead. That should increase the diplomatic rating a fair bit, and then they might be able to... yeah, we might be able to get some good out of that. Somewhere down the line anyway. Okay, more minerals, thorium... oh, Ledur A7 seems to have a decent bit. Oh, that's the thorium. It was Moon 13, okay. Did a bit of uranium. Okay, it's actually not that great. It's a decent planet for mining, but could be better. I mean, honestly, at this point we can probably go with the other terms, because we don't need to worry about the communication or anything like that. Okay, a little bit more minerals in Ledur here. Okay, the Explorer 4 from Valhalla intends to refuel at Valhalla. Fair enough. Also, basically, most of our Explorers are now either under maintenance or about to go to maintenance. Right, so we got the expansion done over there. Now, I need to check which one was it that can build the other one, or did we actually manage to make them so that they can build each other? A rowing boat can build either one... oh, yeah, actually, they can build either one. Huh. We'll make the rowing boat then, just because we can. So we'll refuel for that. And I think what we'll need is... we'll get the rowing boat, because we know that we'll need at least a few of those. Well, at least one, maybe two, or maybe three, but I mean, they will be very useful in towing the... I mean, technically, they all have a huge fuel capacity, of course, but well, we can use them for instead of tugging entire fleets, we can just let them... We'll have them let a fleet of, for example, asteroid miners jump to the other side of a jump point. Because they will have some speed at least. But anyway, yeah, we'll build at least one of the rowing boats here. Right, and still won't be able to build the point defense ships because we haven't designed all of the components for them. And we do want to get the better engines for them anyway. Right, are we getting any research soon? Well, we're going to get some in April. It's going to be the missile agility, which is not terrible. Could be a bit better, I suppose, but we can work with that one. Oh, actually, I just completed the overhaul there. Right, so Explorer 2, you were in Emir, so I'm just going to send you back there. So you need to go through Munin and Thrud, and then Emir, and you should be able to continue your work there. Now, of course, it's going to take a bit to get there, but it's fine. Oh, Explorer 5. Oh, hold on. So you generally run out of things to do. You've been in Alfheim, okay. Just to keep track of who's where. I'll just switch these over. I mean, they should be leaving to refuel right about now anyway. There we go, there's a conditional order, and I knew to expect that. But right now there's not that much going on still yet. I mean, we're trying to... Oh, Longbow 6 has completed overhaul. Where has... I think I know where it's been. Just make sure, refresh map data. We have a look. I think the Explorer 6 was in Valhalla, because if Explorer 5 is in Alfheim, 1 is over there, 2, 3, 4, and 7. So yeah, it must be in Valhalla. So send a transit over there and then to Valhalla. And apparently, yeah, there's another jump point in Mooney that we do need to explore at some point. Have we been doing... Okay, we've been still surveying the regular stuff there. Let's have a look. Oh, right, this was one of these asteroid belts. Okay. Should be able to find at least some minerals there. Maintenance problem for Longbow 4. Well, that's a bit unfortunate. It still has plenty of supply points though, so it's not the end of the world. Aha, we got the missile agility started on the warhead strength 4. Because we haven't actually designed any of the missile engines yet, which is something that we'll have to figure out sooner or later. I suppose not too bad. Right. Oh, Explorer 3 orders not possible. Oh, right, I need to give you the overhaul order, don't I? Yeah, you need to resupply as well. So resupply, overhaul. I will return to you in a bit. And the Explorer 4 is also about to be refueled. And that one needed a resupply as well, so we'll do that. And again, overhaul. I think we will need more... Yeah, we will need more maintenance facility capacity over here eventually. Right now we'll be fine. Have we got... Right, so we did get the mining increase over here. We are already running a bit low on minerals, but that's fine. That was actually kind of the plan. To get rid of at least majority of these extra minerals here, and then we can move the mines elsewhere. So we do have two teams of... well, two geology teams here. There's one in A2 and one in A5. And I certainly hope that we find some extra minerals there, because both of these are currently empty. But if we could find out some decent accessibility minerals, it doesn't have to be even huge quantities. Like maybe 100,000 or something would be plenty. We could then keep on mining more in Ymir itself. Also, how much of a capacity do we have? We got plenty of mass drivers right now. This is something to keep in mind. And when do we get the ship? Okay, the whalers are done in June, so that's not far away. And when are we getting... Oh, we're gonna get the garrison battalion in June. And the next thing after that is next year. So it's gonna take a while in a lot of these resources. Now, if only the power and propulsion guy could get more skill level there, that'd be nice. Right, well, let's keep on going. Keep an eye on the events tab there. Okay, team skill increased for one of the teams there, so that's good. Means that they'll be able to conduct the survey a bit quicker. Oh, and now the other one had skill increase. Explorer 2. Oh, right, yeah, there's only 2 survey locations here, then, but that's fine. Once we've done that, we've actually explored all of Ymir. We haven't found any other jump points, which is a bit concerning. And the fisherman can be increased again. We'll add the activity there. Luckily, increasing the size of the commercial shipyards is not particularly expensive. The shore leave completed. I mean, we got basically most of our explorers right now at Valhalla doing a rehaul. But that's, well, that's to be expected, I suppose. Right. Hold on, did we ever... I think we have 2 who... So we've got quite a few whalers here waiting. Okay, let's, detach you. We'll drag in the others through here. Right, we've got 4 whalers. How much fuel do we have left here? 37 million. It could be worse, it could be better. Right, so let's send in the whalers to the whaler fleet. Oh, right, we had another freighter here, but since we don't have another colony ship here, and the other 2 colony ships are escorting... Okay, so now everything starts to make sense again. Right, so the whaler... Task group. Move the whalers of Ymir, and then join that fleet. That means that we'll have another... We'll basically double our fuel production there. And hopefully it will be enough to keep the fuel increasing quickly enough. Okay, a bit more minerals found in Ladur, including duranium. That's about 40 million and 0.9 accessibility. That's not bad, but the planet doesn't have more than cobalt and mercasium in addition to that. And then there's another one that had coromite, boronite, uridium, actually corundium as well. What is completed? Okay, let's have a look at the whaler fleet now. Right. Let's first of all equalize fuel a little bit, because we can. And we have over 5 million liters per year being produced. So that's about the same, if I remember correctly, as what we produce on Valhalla itself. Well, not quite, but pretty close. Pretty close. So that once we get once we get our first boiler or tanker, we can start bringing the fuel from there to the colony itself. So that's going to be useful, and then we can have that tanker be somewhere further out. For example, looking at the map, since we have a lot of stuff to explore around this side, we could at least move it to Moonin or maybe Thrud to make the refueling a bit quicker. Also that we don't need to refuel as often, because there's going to be less time spent on traveling to the refueling. Well, I mean, I suppose it still is more or less as often, come to think of it, but oh well. Quickly even up the day to the 6th of August. And then we'll keep on going with the auto turns. Although, it looks like there's not going to be much left before the mirror has been surveyed. But that seems to be kind of a dead end right now, which is certainly curious. Oh, Longboat 3 has completed overhaul. And if I remember correctly, Longboat 3 was the one in Alta. Sounds about right. We'll go through Nastrand and then go to Alta. Speaking of Alta, how much minerals do we have at the B5? Also, the population, well, it has increased quite a bit, but it's not too bad yet. We've gotten... okay, about 120 uranium. The rest of the things, not as much. But the annual production is increasing. Ever so slightly. So yeah, we are getting some things done here. Well, I mean, we don't have a factory here yet. Once we have the factory, we'll probably build a little bit of infrastructure. And then we'll build at least one terraforming facility, maybe more than one. But we are getting all the resources in here, just not very quickly. Right, at the same time, how much? They produce 3.3 infrastructure per year, which is not much. But that should still increase the infrastructure a little bit, I think. Maybe. Also, once we get the garrison, we'll probably turn some of these into cadres, because that's gonna make building the newer units a bit cheaper. I mean, the low-tech infantry is very sizable units, so transporting elsewhere is going to be a royal pain. And at the same time, the stats are not huge. They'll probably be mostly used in suppressing any rebellions that might try to rise up and so forth, and then defending against the enemy invasion. But if the enemy is invading, then we're pretty much screwed already. Right, so I did give the orders for the Longbow 3, that is good. Go 5, but I know that it's not going to go that far. Right, Mir had only 1. Huh. Well, what I'm going to do is... we're a bit low on fuel over here, but the maintenance and crew months is not too bad. If we have a look at refresh map data, we know now that there's no jump point over there, so that is a dead end. At least for now. There might be some other jump points that will lead there, but we just can't find them yet, so they're dormant jump points. Which is something to keep in mind, but right now it might well be a dead end. Because if I remember correctly, in Ymir there were some planets that are colonizable. At least by the looks of it. Yeah, there is. Some tritanium, but that's about it. And there's the gas giant that doesn't actually have anything. Oh wow. It's not actually all that great. I mean, sure enough, the planet, if we could find out some more stuff in there. I'll add a colony in there just in case so we can do the survey. But that would be fairly cheap to colonize at least. Only thing is that the surface temperature is a bit high. Mostly, other than that, it's fine. Oh right, there's this one, which is so far away that we didn't actually go in there. Is that the case? Yes, that is the case. But there might be something over there, it's just... It's a bit of a long distance. To get over there, we'd have to have a range of... over 1,000 billion, so 1.3 trillion... kilometers, I think. So anyway, it's a rather long distance. I'm not gonna be going there. So yeah, going back from here then might be good. So yeah, that is the only place that has anything that we've found so far in Ymir. But yeah, we'll do the survey there eventually. Right now I don't think we have the officers for that. Though we have got on some officers. Let's have a look. Ymir A2, could we... Geology, ones that are not in use. We only got 3 that are not in use, so no, we can't really do that. Or, I mean, we could, but I'm probably not going to. Right, we've got a team over here that has the rating of 90. They've been over here for a while. Then we got the team with 55 there and another 50 here. Okay. Right, just gonna even up to the... Oh, Explorer 2... Oh, right, I forgot to give you orders. That is true. Okay, actually, and what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back to Thrud. You're actually gonna go all the way back to Munin, go to Shamir, Task Group. You're gonna refuel at the Whalers. Then you go back to Munin, and you're gonna hop through the unexplored system, not to the unexplored system. Hopefully there's no precursors there, but there might well be. Well, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, now I think Overhaul completed Longbow 4, okay. So, Explorer 4, what you're going to do is you're going to go back to Valaskjalf, I believe. That does track. So, Nostrand. And Valaskjalf, and then you know what to do over there. Get the auto-turns going again. Oh! Hold on, Longbow 5 has a bit of a problem with fuel. We got 20%. I mean, he will get to Munin without a problem, just we won't be able to use the auto trains right now. I mean, on the other hand, it's coming from Alfheim. It was at the edge of the system, basically, so yeah, there was a bit of a distance. But it did manage to do what it had to do. Overhaul completed for Longbow 1. So we'll send that back to Munin and start... well, just keep on going with the surveying. Gonna have plenty to do there. I mean, only halfway done with that system. We've been exploring that for, I don't know, 20 years now? Probably not quite that long. Hold on. Are you sure you're doing the correct thing? You should be. But you're saying that the survey locations are too far away. Well, that is weird. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you manual orders then. Okay, that's start with the gravitational survey. Hopefully from there you'll know what to do. I'm going to go a little bit forward. But we seem to be actually out of time for this episode. So if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also check out the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.